Hi, my name is Joseph from Say By Boss, and today I shall be talking to you about a software called TubeIQ. TubeIQ is a software that I think is going to be a very useful addition to many people's arsenal or many people's productivity or many people's workflow because of the fact that it creates the opportunity to look at indicators which might not necessarily be readily available to certain kinds of content creators on YouTube. It has a very good way of putting together information in ways that will help you analyze stuff quickly and, more importantly, utilize features that will enable you make corrections and invariably grow your channel, increase subscribers, help with retention, and enable longer or greater watch times. That took me a while to work through because these are four of the features that TubeIQ has as its indicators and goals that you might want to set in terms of where you want your channel to grow. So if you look at the channel stats, this is the dashboard. And if you look at the channel stats, you see that this has been segmented into four areas, which I just spoke about: views, subscribers, watch time, and retention. Now, before we go on to this, let's go on to its actual page, where it's the actual page for the software. The actual page for the software looks something like this, and you can see the features that it's promoting: simplify your YouTube growth, smarter analysis for YouTube, recommended video ideas, which I'll show you in a bit, and the pricing. The pricing is just down here, 3 tiers: $99, $9.99, $15.99 for the professional, and for the agency, $27.99. What is the difference? The difference is in the amount of, or the availability of, features that you get within each of these different tiers. Now, this software is on a lifetime deal as we speak on AppSumo. And AppSumo is a very different look because this is what you get. You get a number of tiers, I believe 4 tiers. If you come down here, $29, $99, $279, and $429. And what you get is an increasing number of feature availability within the software structure. So what I mean by this is, if you look at this, you see YouTube channels 1, YouTube channels 3, YouTube channels 10, and YouTube channels 15, depending on what tier, for tier 4. And if you go down here, you can see total computer monitors 5, 20, 50, and 150. So this enables you monitor quite a number of your competitors to see what they're doing and what might work for you, and on and on and on. So you see more of the features that you might get and how they scale up with the tiers. Now, that is for the lifetime deal. The interesting thing about these features, you see, these are tokens within the structure. So you buy the one-off, but this is what it affords you. Why am I specifically pointing this out? It's because people might think to themselves, on a lifetime deal, how is a software sustainable? Because what happens is, when you have people who actually subscribe, it means that the actual vendors could put money back into the software and develop aspects of the software because they have the money to do it. This is a tokenized system where you have a one-off payment, but you also have a number of tokens, and if you exceed the tokens, you have to buy. So this is one way by which at least the subscribers they'll get initially for the software will actually also contribute to its growth. So that said and done, let's go back to the dashboard. The dashboard I showed you initially, this is what you get as well. You get the top channel videos. About the channel tells you the number of subscribers, tells you the actual total views and the total number of videos. It gives you an indication of the monetization tracker as to when you're going to, if you're going to get monetized. And it gives you something called the best posting time that you can get during the day. So it gives you specifics or ranges. So On Sunday, tomorrow, it tells me it will be between this PM and this PM. It will be most beneficial for me to post my video. So let's see how that goes. Right. Now, I told you about the personal growth or the personal goals that you might want to utilize within the framework of the software. And why is this important? I believe this is an important feature because what this will enable you, the software or the AI do, is target the ideas it's showing you or some of the information it's going to give you when it looks to optimize your videos to tailor to what you're actually trying to achieve. So if you go to the add your goal, click on it, it takes you to a separate page. And on the page, what you see is you see what goals that you might want to set. So it's taking a while to load up, but it now has. So you see select a goal and you click on the drop down. You say increase subscribers, increase views, increase watch hours, or increase retention rate. So if I click, for example, increase views, I can then write a description on here and save it as a goal. And when I go into areas like optimization, or when I have a look at the daily ideas, it will tell me that this is the content that might help me achieve the goals that I've actually set in relation to the channel. Now, when I go back to the dashboard and I go along the menu, I see that daily ideas exist, but it's already on here. So if you go there, it's pretty much the same information you're going to get as you see on here. This menu is very similar to what you find in VidIQ, even though it's not as many options as VidIQ has. But I tend to think that this is a bit more focused. Now, there are some other tabs that are going to come. There was an email, not an email, actually, there was information put on the platform to say that a tab for outliers will be on there. Outliers are videos that might not necessarily be in tune with what you're actually producing, but might be relevant enough to produce a good level of interest by people who view your channel and view channels of videos where these outlier videos exist. So what that does, it means that you can create content that might be useful, even though it's not necessarily directly in tune with the topic that, or the topics that you have on your channel at present. You also have this feature called AI generator. I like this feature quite a lot because what happens is that you go in there and you put in whatever keyword or whatever idea you have, and it generates for you a description, tags, and a script. So that's what I've just done. I've taken the liberty of putting in information in relation to this video I'm trying to create, which is TubeIQ review, and it's come up with this. So it's come up with a title, brilliant one. Please don't steal it. I'm going to use it. The description you can use on your YouTube channel. It's also giving you the tags, as you can see here, and it's giving you a video script. And the good thing about this, the AI voice has actually created an audio for this particular video script. So if you want to have, maybe you have a faceless channel, it might be something that you can put up, even though it's fairly short. But more importantly as well, you can actually listen to this and you can get ideas for some of the things you're going to say. So let's play this for you, at least the beginning of it, and you can see if the beginning of my video correlated with what it actually said or advised I should say in relation to the topic and in relation to the title.
Welcome to Say Bye Boss Reviews. Today, we're diving deep into a comprehensive review of TubeIQ, a tool that claims to revolutionize your YouTube experience. Whether you're a seasoned creator or just getting started, understanding if TubeIQ is worth your time and money is essential.
That's how it opens the gamut. That's how it starts. Now, I like that a lot. I hope I used it at least a bit, and I hope it was as close to what it said there. So you see, I'm already beginning to use TubeIQ in its many formats to help me. Let's see what, or if it produces the desired results. Now, the next feature I will have a look at it is keyword research. With keyword research, it's pretty much what it has been over time. You put in a keyword, it does research for you. It tells you what type of numbers are available or what kind of viewing, and it'll tell you whether or not it's a keyword that you might want to utilize within your or the structure of your video, because it's what people are actually searching for by the high volume number of searches or the high volume of searches. And even if it's not available to utilize within your channel, it's also one that if you put the keyword within your video, because Google is number one search engine and Google owns YouTube, what will tend to happen is people are looking for stuff or a particular keyword that you've actually utilized. You'll find out that your video might be able to show within the rankings of Google, and this could drive traffic to whatever videos you have out there. So that is one of the good things about the keyword research. Optimize is another feature that I think is particularly good. It also exists in VidIQ, and it intends to look at your video and offers a score. And gives a bit more information on what you think, or what the AI thinks would be a better way to optimize the video to achieve the goals that you're actually looking at. So I've actually taken the liberty of looking at some of my titles. You can see this is 53 and the thumbnail is 58, and it gives information. This is Focusy 63 and 62, bizreply.co, and this one, which is Maker Suite, which is one of the videos I will probably utilize to make a small analysis, to create a small analysis of the software I've bought this year for video creation. I've bought a diverse range for different things, and Maker Suite was one of them, and I made a video about it a while back. I have to update this because when I went to look at it recently, the format and the layout has changed quite a bit. So you can see the title is in green and the thumbnail is in orange, is in yellow. This indicates that the thumbnail is the actual title is being scored very highly. Maker Suite review, the ultimate AI powered video creation tool. When you click on the video, it takes you to another page, and you can see the description that you put in there, and you can see these 4 tabs. The title, it tells you the title is particularly good. Maker Suite review, suggested titles, but if you can see, my title has 75, and the other suggested ones had scores in their 60s. So the AI believes that mine is particularly good, and the other ones that are coming before might not have as much of an opportunity to attract the actual customers or the viewers I require for the channel. And review, it gives a review down here, which is something that you can utilize. Thumbnail, it talks about a thumbnail, and it gives also indications as to what it thinks of the thumbnail. You can see uncluttered composition, text brevity, creative execution. So all of that, you can go through all of that, and you can use that to kind of like change your thumbnail to be more catchy or more exciting, so you can definitely get more views or greater retention. Now, if you come down to details, it looks at the video detail, it looks at the information, it gives you recommended tags as opposed to the ones that you have, which will enable you be will have a greater visibility on YouTube. And analytics, so it gives you analytics. You can see all that information on there. So that's brilliant, because what it's actually doing is it's actually showing you where you should put your emphasis and what you need to do to increase your visibility, and thereby have some of the other indicators within the structure of your video do better. Now, that said and done, we can go to just 1 second as I shut this down. This is actually playing up. I need to be able to shut this down. It's not really working. Not sure why when I've gotten to this point. No. But anyway, let me see if I can pull up another window. Let's pull up this window and see. Nope. No. I'm not sure why this is actually not working. I've got another software running. Let me just close this down, shut this down. That was the problem. I had another software running on there. So what you see here is the different amounts of data that you get. Now I'm not sure what it bases this score on, but it's definitely worth looking into because it gives you an indication of what to do. There's another thing I didn't actually show you. Let me go back to that window and details. It gives you details of within the title. So it gives you a detail of what you should do. The thumbnail, I believe I showed you this. The details of what is actually on there, the video description, and yes, I showed you all of this. So that's good. And this information is particularly useful for you to determine whether or not you want to do things differently within the structure of your video and whether or not you think this will help. Now, competitors. This is the next tab that is available, and within competitors, I have taken the liberty of putting 1 or 2 competitors on there, and these competitors primarily are channels which offer, one offers a lifetime deal and the other is not that focused on lifetime deals. It's more about teaching how to be a good or a better affiliate, showing you about information that could help you in terms of growing your channel and your business in general. So it's good to have these channels, to look at them, to look at indicators, and to see as to whether or not it's something that, based on the strategies that they might be employing, they are seeing the results in terms of higher level of retention and a greater amount of subscribers coming into their or registering on their channel. So that's pretty good. So these are the tabs, the 6 tabs that are available at this time. I think there'll be more coming because there was a message sent around to say outliers will be one of the features, and outliers are just videos which are not within the structure or the cluster of what exists at present, but they can be used as a way to determine what maybe customers who might like your video might also like, but might not be directly related to what you do. So you can get information, you can get styles, you can get ideas, or you could actually work and collaborate with them. That's the owners of the channels, to see if you can get better outcomes for your channel. So that, in a nutshell, is what you have with TubeIQ, and I would say that it's a brilliant piece of software. I would definitely encourage you to have a look at it. I think you can. I believe you can sign up for free. I did have a free account, but you couldn't do everything with it. Right now, I actually got one of the tiers on AppSumo, and I got tier 2, like I said to you, because I feel that that'll be sufficient for my needs. And I would encourage you to have a look and try and see if it's something that you might want to utilize. Right. Thank you very much for watching this. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, as the case might be. Can you still do thumbs down? I'm not sure, because what happens is that tells the algorithm that this is something that people are enjoying and people like, and to show it to more people. It also helps as you can see, my stats. I'm greatly in need of more subscribers and a greater amount of views and greater retention. These things really worked, and they encourage you when you're making these videos. So please do all of the above, or all of the things I say. I'm going to leave links as I can underneath for areas where I think will be useful for you to look into in relation to this software. And I'll see you at the next episode or during the next video I make of whatever I'm going to make the video about. Thank you. Bye-bye.